Welcome back, this is C-Cell Chill. We're into the trial day 3 of Turnabout Samurai. So the third case, trial for the day 3. I think? Yeah, has to be. We just finished that investigation. We're like really confused because like kid says that the Steel Samurai did and we can't figure out anything. So like right now, we're saying that the prosecutor and the director both have clear alibis. Penny didn't see it, so she wouldn't have been able to mimic the picture. The guard lady couldn't wear the costume. It was too big. So right now we're just going based off what the little boy said. And Willpower's is the only one. But we have a bottle of sleeping pills, so I think that's going to come into play. And I definitely think that the director and the producer are involved. I don't care that they have alibis. They're involved somehow. It wouldn't be important. We wouldn't have had to go look for them otherwise. Anyway, let's go. Oh, Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? The client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something today, Phoenix. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court Room number 4. Oh, nice. We're not District Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. I don't like him. He's gross. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle. I love that running joke. Salmonella. I'm director. I'm a director of television. Now he's got a weird southern accent. It's fine. And apparently, when anybody goes onto the onto the witness stand, I just give them a little country accent. It's fine. Let's sprinkle that in there. I don't mean to. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Whatever. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. According to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's just press everything. Is that when you always come to work? Oh, no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. It's the industry way. I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still. WIW, I was pretty busy all that day. I don't know what that means. Tell us more about that day. During the morning, I was doing action scene run-throughs. In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. Maybe twisted his ankle during a run-through, see? Alright, that's the limb. Which course led am I missing my lunch? Ross. I don't know what that means. Oh, Ross. Rolling on the floor. Starving? What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with T-bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning the witness, did not eat them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. You believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Oh yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. So in the end you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah. Something about that seemed odd to you? Yes, it's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Oh, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well. I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story on our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, Those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You didn't take a single break. Well... Yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court how you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Awful. Well? Mr. Manella, what's all this about? Well, yeah, I guess. We did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about his break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah. FIWI, we took a break, Waffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 2 of... Not enough time for someone to say, commit a murder at Studio 1. Whoa. That's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Steams? What is that? What are these? I hate this guy. I really hate this guy. I don't think I would ever even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. What does this mean? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Yeah, my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Alright, the other one was Diva's. Sorry. Vasquez plate. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Why is that? It's only just no tiny T-bone steak if you ask me. I have to say, you look like a guy who goes through his meals pretty fast. I was facing a cold, so you should eat T-bone steak. But I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to write any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? What time exactly did you take this break? I see it was from around 2:30 to 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1 and killed Hammer and come back. It's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. 15 minutes, it's only 13 in base 12. Eating. This evidence clearly reveals contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't. They aren't, are they? Not at all. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh gosh, that hurt me. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer... Why are you yawning? Surely you weren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone? I don't think... The break was at 2:30, yeah, but like the monkey head happened at 2:15. They're involved somehow. I don't know. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you've had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? What? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people at Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. They definitely do. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Bill Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order? I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear from your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. 11:04 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. Could they have moved the body? Could the death have happened at Studio Trailer 2? And then they moved it? And that's why there's no blood? What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all. Hi. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Alright, 11:15 a.m. District Courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh, he's so short. Aww. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Alright, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Aww. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. It's a continuation of the no one will tell Edgeworth their name. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Try to be gentle. Witness? Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. Love this so much. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. Got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you, you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentleman myself. A very long day. This is so funny. I love this. I love the trial days in this case so far. The investigations were irritating, but the trial days are so fun so far. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me everywhere I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Better make note of it in the court record. Digital camera, Cody always carries it, though he is still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map in the internet and went to studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes came out. Out came the bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, it would have been time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Being gentle. I want to see Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I don't know. You really like Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Okay. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Well, actually, even a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day, though. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk when you keep cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Off the path. Yeah, you know. Studios are in the valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow. I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Usual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? I got lost. You got lost in the woods? Yeah. I couldn't find out which way I was walking. And I was relieved when I got to the blue studio doors. But I guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio... Steel Samurai? The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was just thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it? Guy. A person. Kinda tall. Skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. It's kinda far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, the kinda didn't move. Not a bit. He's dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? Nope. No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Oh, I'm gonna lose it again. Your Honor, that seemingly contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh, really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Oh, great. Oops, that didn't go so well. Oh! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Objection. Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean by or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so we had my camera, so what? Got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action so I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, cross-examination. Where do I cross-examine? So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you a person, he was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Didn't the bad guy stop moving? Why? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. But don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Could you explain how we might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're onto the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you know. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have to ascertain that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it? Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder take place at his age? Oh, never mind. Not that. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he just watch the climax of the fight? He missed the climax of the fight. Because he was looking at something else. Probably. Okay, show evidence. Something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? His camera. Ugh. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. Was that the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? Got a thing for picking on little kids. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could have just stand there watching his hero. And not take a picture. Right. Cody. There's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix. I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, would you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture with the fight? Cody, welcome to the real world, kid. Aw. Oh, he's so sad. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange about that testimony, Mr. Wright? not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Escape from the clutches. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. Why couldn't you take a picture? New camera has too many buttons. Couldn't figure it out. Tried to take a picture, really tried. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground. A Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. That's all that happened, yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey. Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Oh, I see when that stupid face, so I can't believe it worked. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon. Or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Cody. What? And every time you follow something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with Sam. I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would have just erased it. Would you keep it for your album? Huh? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. It claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find it very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none of them were taken that day. Order? Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary. So I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is! Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Because the Steel Samurai lost. Why would the boy have... I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No, wait, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit that he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order, I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Aww. It's just a little second grader. Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. Who's the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see more old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back for the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Me. What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here. This is it. Well, looking like this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Why are they in front of the two? I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? Mia? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, though I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. The two! Oh, also, this isn't taped? Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? A number? Oh yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Huh? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo was taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Salmonella and Mr. D and Miss D Vasquez? I don't know. Were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer was the victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. Do I have proof? We've got the sleeping pills. I don't know if I have proof. Proof? Oh, I'm pretty sure I don't have anything like that. Phoenix, even if you're not 100% sure about this, you have to try. And I think you've got proof that's good enough to win them over. Just go for it. All or nothing. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. Actually, I do have proof. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Yes, I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Oh, so it's gonna go into it like there's more than 3 days. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldback, may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trial did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answers to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Wow. Very well, court is adjourned. Nice. Okay. That was a close one. We were all saved by a hair, and that's what counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh. Of course, we're kidding. You sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. Okay. To be continued. Yes, we shall save. Alright. We're loading up this day. This is where I'm going to end this part. So the next bit is going to be the next day of a trial investigation. I think, yeah. So I'm going to end things here. I knew that it had, that the producer and the director had something to do with it. Like, I was like, okay, we wouldn't have had to look at them. It was too convenient. I'm glad that I'm kind of leaning in the right direction, though, and guessing it. Like, it's fine. I didn't expect Jack Hammer to be the one in the Steel Samurai costume, though. I expected it to be someone else, like they had stolen it earlier in the day or whatever. So that's interesting. I don't know who the bad guy was because, like, obviously the kid, Cody would have been able to clearly identify the evil magistrate, but he just keeps saying guy. It's some guy. So, like, that should have been another hint that it wasn't the evil magistrate because he would obviously know who that was because he loves the Steel Samurai. He would know who the main villain is if he knows everything. Especially, like, he knew that the last line in the episode, what was it, 8? The I'll take fries with that or whatever. Like, he would have known. He would know that detail because it's not a small detail. That's something everyone would know. Anyway, so it's kind of interesting. I like this. It's very fun. All right. Well, I will see everybody next time. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Please, if you do enjoy it, please leave a like. Please subscribe to Sea Salt Shell. I'd really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.